Passy Trevor, a name that once resonated with hope and empowerment. She presented herself as a beacon of strength, a survivor of HIV, and a dedicated activist fighting for her community. She used her story, her apparent resilience, to build a following on Facebook. People were drawn to her, inspired by her. Little did they know, a darker truth lurked beneath the surface. Passy was not who she claimed to be. She had constructed a carefully crafted persona, a web of lies designed to exploit the very people who admired her. Her true goal? To defraud them of their savings, their dreams, their futures. Her weapon of choice? A cunning investment scheme promising impossibly high returns, a shortcut to financial freedom. She preyed on their hopes, their desire for a better life, and for a while it worked. Passy strategically targeted her victims within the very community she claimed to champion. She knew their struggles, their aspirations. She understood the power of shared experience, of collective hope. This wasn't just a random group of investors. This was a carefully cultivated network of trust. She used her platform to share stories of supposed success, showcasing individuals who had supposedly reaped the rewards of her investment scheme. Testimonials, carefully staged and manipulated, served as powerful tools of persuasion. Doubt was silenced, replaced with a chorus of eager voices, all clamoring to join the ranks of the seemingly fortunate. What made her scheme even more insidious was its simplicity. It was easy to understand, easy to buy into. She spoke their language, promised them the world, and they, blinded by their trust in her, believed her. Passy understood the seductive power of wealth, of a life of luxury. She flaunted her supposed riches on social media, posting images of exotic vacations, designer clothes, and lavish parties. Her followers saw this extravagant lifestyle as proof of her financial prowess, further solidifying their belief in her scheme. But it was all a carefully constructed facade. The trips, the clothes, the parties, all funded by the very people she was conning. She used their money to fuel her lavish lifestyle, all the while weaving a narrative of success, of generosity, of someone who genuinely wanted to help others achieve financial freedom. She became a master manipulator, using their admiration, their trust, to fuel her own greed. The more successful she appeared, the more money flowed into her coffers, perpetuating the cycle of deceit. Section 4, Shattered Dreams, Broken Lives. The truth, as it always does, eventually emerged. The promised returns never materialized. The phone calls went unanswered. Passy Trevor, the woman who had promised them the world, vanished, leaving behind a trail of shattered dreams and financial ruin. For many of her victims, the money they had invested represented their life savings, funds painstakingly accumulated over years of hard work and sacrifice. Some had taken out loans, mortgaged their homes, desperate to seize what they believed to be a golden opportunity. The emotional toll was equally devastating. Betrayal, shame, and anger consumed them. They were haunted by their own naivety, their willingness to believe in someone who had so expertly exploited their trust. Many were left in dire straits, their lives turned upside down by the callous actions of a con artist. Section 5. The Fight for Justice. The victims, united by their shared experience of betrayal, have vowed to fight for justice. They have formed support groups, sharing their stories, offering each other solace and strength. They are determined to hold Passy Trevor accountable for her actions, to ensure that she doesn't get away with the pain and suffering she has inflicted upon so many. Law enforcement agencies are investigating the case, piecing together the intricate details of her scam. The pursuit of justice is often slow and arduous, but the victims remain resolute in their quest to see Passy held accountable for her crimes. Their fight is not just about recovering their lost savings, it's about exposing the dark underbelly of online scams, about sending a message that those who exploit and defraud others will be held accountable for their actions. Section 6. Lessons Learned, Protecting Yourself in a World of Deception. The story of Passy Trevor serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance in an increasingly deceptive world. While Passy's crimes were particularly brazen, they highlight the very real dangers that lurk in the online world, where anonymity can embolden scammers and fraudsters. Due diligence is paramount. If an investment opportunity sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Thorough research, independent financial advice, and a healthy dose of skepticism are essential when considering any investment. Education is key. By raising awareness about common scam tactics, we can empower individuals to protect themselves and their hard-earned money. The fight against online fraud requires a collective effort, a commitment to vigilance, skepticism, and a refusal to be silenced by fear or shame.